legendary pioneer,
What I
crazy
did,
Ron,
we were first. Cypher Sound was
speaking on
first,
Cypher Sounds.
and you know something. Something I want to mention.
Yes.
I was born in South Side. I was born in 1952 in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. And then I came to Queens in 1952. In 1964, at the age of 12 years old, I started DJing. What I did was I got some speakers and whatnot, and before I came into this bar, I told the bartender, I said, you know something? I said, I could play music in here and keep the people dancing with DJing. He said, well, what I need you here for? I got a jukebox. See, jukeboxes was before DJs. So I said, I can keep the people in here and you will make more money with people staying in and buying drinks. So he said, he gave me a shot, 12 years old. He said, well, so when I hooked up all the speakers, see, back in 1964, people were amazed by amplified music. So once I hooked up what I hooked up and started playing amplified music, people were startled. I didn't know how to mix the music until 1966 when I was at age 14. I went to this club called The Late Show in Manhattan on 5th Avenue and 51st Street. When I went in there, I met my first DJ I ever met, and his name was DJ Flowers. DJ Flowers.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Yes, ma'am.
We gotta give a moment of silence
Yes,
for
that's
Grandmaster Flowers.
That's right.
Grandmaster Flowers.
That's right. Let me correct
Thank
myself.
you.
It was Grandmaster Flowers.
Yes.
I call him DJ Flowers.
No disrespect, but we had to just pause
That's
for
right.
DJ
Absolutely.
Grandmaster
He was the
Flowers.
first DJ that I ever met in this club called The Late Show. Only people who are old enough to know about The Late Show on back in the middle 60s. I was 14 years old. I used to sneak in and get in there, pay my money. Then I ended up getting a job. But anyway, I used to always watch him for like a couple of weeks DJing. And then one day I decided to get close, and he kind of called me behind where where he was DJing, and he says to me, "Why you keep watching me?" And I just said, "I like to be a DJ one day." So he said, "Do you know how to DJ? You want to play?" I said, "No, I don't want to play because I don't know how to play." So he explained to me about DJing. He asked me, "Did I know how to mix?" I said, "No." He was DJ Flowers was a real nice guy. He explained to me about mixing, about DJing, about everything while he was playing. He had 802 Altec Lenton horns. He had 15-inch speakers. He had a Macintosh power amp with tubes. They don't even play with tubes nowadays. They use transistors. He had tube amplifier. And I got to know him very well, and he took me to a lot of clubs. Back in those days, I met Eddie Cheever. I met.
So, Legend, what clubs did DJ Flowers take you to?
The clubs, I can't remember the names of them clubs, to be honest with you. I was too young, but I know they were all in Manhattan.
How old were you?
I was 14, so I can't remember the names
Yes,
of
sir.
the clubs. They were all in Manhattan. And one thing I do remember is when I was with him and we'd go to these clubs, they would just wave us in. I wouldn't have to pay. But God bless DJ Flowers. Let him rest in peace.
So, in this special segment about our legendary brother, Grandmaster Flowers, pioneer,
Yeah.
the master,
Yeah,
like
cool.
close the segment out with something powerful with regard to your relationship with him, just being in his presence.
Right. Grandmaster Flowers was a very, very nice brother. He was a very giving brother, and he also taught me a lot about DJing, and he had a lot of equipment. He had a lot of sound, and I learned a lot from him, and I learned how to mix from him, and that's when my mixing style started to develop in buying equipment, because he told me about buying mixers and speakers and everything. So DJ Flowers is a person who I admire and I emulate to this day.
Well, thank you. Now, in the height of you DJing,